Well, my full name is Jared Wells. My stage name is Deraj. My name means, well, actually it's my first name flipped backwards. And the reason why I did that is to signify that the Lord turned my life around. And so that's why I go by Deraj whenever I'm, doing my thing on the stage and on the mic. So when I was younger, kind of following the footsteps of my older brother. He used to rap, so of course I wanted to rap. Back then I wasn't doing it for the Lord or anything. But I really started getting serious about it, I think when I was about 16 or 17. I did like an open mic at my church one day, and it was the first like Christian rap that I wrote, and it got a really good response. And ever since then, I just been growing it and going hard, just trying to push that message.
When I live this life, I'm living it unto God, and I have to follow that model that Christ set. And so my heart's cry is, God, I just want to live like you.
This cross dragging across this course canvas, cross hatching till a masterpiece is left standing. Brand my technique to the big vivid, what can't be perceived by words is thirst.
I think hip hop itself, it promotes a lifestyle. Anybody who's on the mic, they're sharing, what they live, or at least what they've come to know. And so this is my life, you know what I mean? And so it's like I have no other, it's almost like I have no other choice but to rap about, my life, and my life is Christ.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Face the grace, hand that I'm at to find my way to my secret place. Back to the wall, into the call, all got me to my secret place. Wait for the touch, feel for the rush, I must seek out my secret place. I'm satisfied, so alive, must be in my secret. Let's go. I am going to my secret place where can nobody tear me down. I just wanna seek His face where only God can hear me. My whole life, my heart been selfishly searching for pleasure. Precipice certain on perishing substance, but nothing could suffice. I tried pleasure from attention, pleasure from pornography, pleasure from material to fill His face inside of me, but nothing could satisfy it. Only for a moment, in this moment it's fleeting, and eternity is reaching.
With me, I've tend to notice that a lot of the stuff that I write about kind of deals with the inner heart issues, stuff that sometimes we overlook, like the little things that make a big difference and kind of shape our character and who we are. And the Lord a lot of times likes to point at that stuff to show us that it's there and that it needs to be dealt with, whether it be just little forms of pride, or whether it be dealing with lust, or people dealing with pornography or anger. Some of my musical influences, a lot of them, like, it's hard to answer that question because I listen to so much, like a variety of just different stuff. I listen to a lot of worship music, like kind of Hillsong and Misty Edwards, a lot of different rock stuff. As far as hip hop goes, one of the biggest influences with me was The Truth. His style I could really kind of connect with. Him and Lecrae, I really like those guys. But rewinding before then, I guess like secular influences. I used to really like like kind of Outkast and like Mos Def and Common, like those kind of artists. And I used to really like Jay-Z and stuff like that. Artistically, I do appreciate their craft, like that's one of the big things. It's like I may not always agree with certain artists' messages, but I do believe that God has placed He's placed gifts in each and every one of us, whether we use them for His glory or not. And even in that, they reflect and show that God He is glorious, and He did very well give these attributes and stuff to people, these gifts. And so even if somebody may or may not be using the gift for them, they still have a talent, they're still creative, and I can see that in people, and I can appreciate. A lot of my artwork and stuff kind of reflects each other. I was fortunate enough to be able to do my own artwork for my project, and I think it's cool because I have the liberty to really just express visually what I'm communicating audibly. Hip hop is a very attractive art form, and I think that it's very crucial on how people use it. I think every gift that we have should be truly submitted unto God, and in some form it should point back to Him in a way that's appropriate and is grounded in truth. And you know, I feel like hip hop doesn't always do that, but you know, I would like to see more of that in hip hop in itself. You know what I mean? And I pray that, you know, I can be that example as well.
Look, I know it's hard to put your faith in the sky. I put my faith in the God who changed lives for a relation with I. That's why I am going to my secret place. Can't nobody tear me down. I just wanna seek His basement. Only God can hear me now. Going to my secret place. Can't nobody tear me down. I just wanna seek His basement. Only God can hear me. Face of grace.